Hi beautiful. So this is the first travel video which I'm going to film, which I am so excited to start this off. If you have absolutely no idea who I am, it's the first video I've ever watched, then obviously I'm Jasmine. This is my second vlog channel where I post more basic things, I guess. I have a main channel which is all day dedicated to spiritual health, mental health and holistic health. That's kind of my remit of things. So if you're into any of that, then you know, you can go over there. Everything will be linked below, but this channel I'm excited to sort of kick off with travel stuff. So I'm going to start off with the most obvious because I feel like everyone's talking about this at the moment. Like many of us, I watched the Hailey Bieber video all about her stroke and everything, and she was saying about her flying and she wasn't wearing compression socks, and she should. So I got some compression socks. So these were just off Amazon, so I'll be wearing a pair and putting a pair in my hand luggage just in case I want to change or anything. But yeah, I say these are super duper important. We need to sort of look after our health and realise just because we're young we shouldn't really take things for granted in that sense, and try and prevent, you know, bad things happening as much as possible. So compression socks. So following on from that, the standard sort of airport from like films back in the 90s until now is the classic neck pillow and eye mask set. Literally got this from Primark, so they're like really inexpensive. This is a memory foam one. Gosh, I'm stuck now. It's a pillow. But this eye mask, revolutionary, right? So this is like almost like a headphone. So it like goes all around your eyes, and then this little bit here, like that's where your nose goes. So literally you can put it on and there's absolutely no light that can come in. I'm just very, very excited. This is real, this is happening. Okay. So then I'm going to move on to like toiletries for the actual plane, because you know you can't take a whole lot, but especially as a woman there are more things I think that we would want. So the first off I'm going to start off with is panty liners. So I actually got this hack from Emily Canham, and change it whenever you want to freshen up, because it's literally just like putting on a fresh pair of underwear. Oh, this is so cute. Look how thin it is. I've never been a panty liner girl. Like I always just sort of let everything flow into my underwear, but for things like flying and stuff, and literally they're gonna, do you know what I mean? They're not gonna be in the way. They're gonna be perfect. So I guess you can put like a couple, like a cute little zip bag. I don't even know. But going along with that, and then we can get onto the more gender-friendly options, is some Femfresh wipes. Obviously these can be used by absolutely anyone, but they are specifically able to use on your intimate areas because of the pH and all the ingredients and things. So again, another hack from Emily Canham. You can freshen up, you can like wipe the sweat away, you can feel fresh, and especially like I said, I'm going to be menstruating at the time, so these are going to be an absolute lifesaver. So still on the toiletries, I've learned that flying can make your skin really, really, really dry. So I bought a couple sheet masks from Garnier. My flight is about 8 hours, so I thought I might have time for both, depending on how my skin is. But obviously the more masks you do, the more sensitive your skin is going to get. So kind of only bought 2 just as a backup in case my skin is awfully dry. But also got these Moisture Bomb eye sheet masks from Garnier as well. So these they're like stickers, so I can like put them on, leave them on, have a nap, and yeah, that would just really, really help dryness in my eyes. And low key, I feel like if my eyes are comfortable, my jet lag won't be as bad, you know. So last thing for toiletries on the plane is what can you actually take liquid wise. So this is a bag, no shit, but I thought I'd show you what I've packed ready to take on with me that I'm going to actually be using throughout the flight. So I made the mistake of packing it in this bag, which has depth to it. This does not. So like a Ziploc bag. This is from IKEA, and it says quart on it as well. So quart size bag, and you can take up to a litres worth of liquids and pastes and everything like that, but they have to be separated into 100ml containers. There we go. So they categorise it as anything that is similar to an eye lens solution has to go in this bag. So everything wipes I put in here. So my Femfresh wipes I've popped in here. I've also got my sheet mask and eye mask packed already in there. I've got this 100ml micellar water, which will probably be from being a bit lazy. I've got some face cream, some face wash, and some SPF 50 for the face. So these little pots are from Primark. They've got like a little top bit to them. So I've got 5mg, 10mg and 20mg. So they're all labelled as well. Got some hand gel. Some Tiger Balm. Love that. That'd be really great for like muscle aches and everything like that, especially sitting for a while. Burt's Bees Lip Balm. This beautiful tiny little toothpaste, which I love and I'm very, very excited for. We love tiny things. Along with that, I have this tiny little mouthwash. Like, they're just adorable. They're just adorable. Love that. And this tiny little hand cream, and then just because it has some space left, I put this hyaluronic acid serum as well, just because your face gets really dry and stuff when you're travelling. The one thing that I wanted to put in here, which I didn't have space for, was deodorant, but I'm going to get some in the duty free after I've gone through customs and everything. If that fails, I've got wipes, I've got soap, I've got my cellular water. Yeah, that's that for the liquids I'm taking on the plane. Apologies that I got that wrong first, so you had to deal with this grubby after work little clip there, but yeah, I'll pass you back to the other Jasmine. Okay, that's everything for toiletries. Now the rest are sort of like just little, actually technically, tissues. Always say tissues, okay? Easy for everything, whatever. Now we're done with all the toiletries. So I feel like now I might give one of my big hacks. I won't give the best one. I obviously have to save that to the end because I'm a YouTuber. So this is something that will go in my suitcase. This is an international door locker. So I'm always a little bit scared, a little bit hesitant. These were very, very inexpensive. I just think for that extra little bit of safety and protection, and just more so peace of mind for myself. 100% worth it. I did not even know these were a thing until quite recently, and again, thank God for TikTok, otherwise I never would have found out about it. Also, absolutely everything I'm talking about will be linked below. I did not know these were a thing, don't know why. I guess I was just going to put all of mine in like a bag and it all just kind of get muddled up, probably lose half of it. But little Amazon sell these travel jewelry containers. So literally, this is so beautiful. I love the shape of it, and also there's space as well, like if you want to put like bangles or something. But this, yeah, I don't know why I'm so enthusiastic about this, but I really love this. I think it's a really great purchase. But this is an electronics organizer, so for all my camera stuff, chargers and that, nicely organized, you know, and zipped up and all in one place, so I'm not mad about that. And this I think was the medium version, so you can get a large, and there is also a smaller version available too. Oh, okay, so this isn't really like a hack or anything. It just changed my life in terms of like blissfulness and organisation. But do you remember the days where people who wear makeup are into makeup? The days of like Zoella, where you would just buy makeup after makeup and have a collection. And now literally I feel like most people just have like all their makeup in one bag. So I used to have like a little bag like this size, right? So it's all tipping out and everything, all everywhere in my bathroom. And then I found this bag in Primark. Oh, has it got the... Okay, it was £4, but it was the large one. It's one of those really cheesy initial ones. So I'm glad they had a J. But this literally fit all of my makeup in, all of my palettes. You know, it just sits very nicely. I don't know if I'm going to put like my palettes in there, because again, Emily Canham was saying that a lot of hers had got broken over the years. So a lot of palettes she takes in her hand luggage. I'm not going to take any makeup with me in my hand luggage. So yeah, but this is nicely organised and I love it, and it makes me really, really happy. But yeah, £4 from Primark. They have a cheaper one, which is smaller, for about £2.50 I think. But yeah, absolutely love this. Again, just because I don't want you to forget anything, an adapter. This one is from Amazon, and it's also got some USB ports on it as well. A little hack with this: one adapter is all you need, and use an extension lead. But I swear nowadays, like, I think the only thing I'm taking with a plug is literally my phone, phone charger and laptop charger. Yeah. But I think everything else gets charged off of this. Well, which also leads me to a power bank. So this would definitely be in my hand luggage. So I use this to charge pretty much everything. Like right now it's powering my lights, so necessity. Alright, we have 3 little items left, and the last one is absolute game changer. Okay, so next I have this. It's it's still new. This little organiser. Now this is such a blast from the past. I was really lucky when I was younger. I went on holiday with my mum and dad. My mum was the organiser of the group. She had everyone's passports, everyone's documents, and she had something like this. Hers is black, she's a very classic lady. But we were getting all my documents ready and stuff, and I was like, I needed something to put everything in to organise. And I can't believe how many years later, about 20 years later, they still sell the exact same models. So this is from Amazon, £12. They do it in lots of different colours, but I thought this would be really sweet. And at the moment, before my passport gets updated, it actually matches my passport, which I thought is so beautiful. There's also a key so you can lock it if you want, but inside it has 4 card holders. I'll get onto this in a second. A little space for your boarding pass, a little space for your currency, which I've actually just put enough just for like a couple taxis in there. Yep, so there's an option for your passport, for tickets, for documents, and then other, which I just really love. And it's compact, obviously something for hand luggage, 100%. I just love it. And yeah, again, it's got that nostalgic feel to it, and also like a coming of age moment for me, where, you know, kind of taking after my mum and getting something adulty, and yeah, really special. Sound like an absolute idiot, but really special. So along with that, a Revolut card. If you don't know, I mean, Liam Payne has his own version of that. So all I do is I transfer money from my bank account into my Revolut account, and I can use that Revolut card anywhere. I don't have any cash in pounds and pence here, and I never use cash. So most of the time I will be using my card and like the safety of money and things. So if my Revolut card goes missing, you know, it's not really the end of the world. Like, my whole bank account is in the possession of someone else. So I really like that. Oh, sorry, also on that, I might have been living under a rock all this time, but you can order currencies from your bank. Like, I literally just went on my app, ordered currency, and it came the next day. Really cool. I didn't know you can do that. And they don't charge you either. Like, I know like some places will charge you, or like kind of big up the currency exchange rate, but no, it was really good. Get it from your bank. A kind of like another blast from the past, if you was in the kind of hipster group of metal straws, plastic straws, which I guess like is still a thing now, but I think it's more common. But if you was at that time and now you have like an abundance of these things, and you're like, oh, okay, like, it was like, that made me really cool at the time, but you know what I mean, if you're one of those people, you know, I was one of those people. So I have a straws and cutlery set. Got my own stuff just in case. Okay, the last product, which I actually had a conversation with someone and they kind of said it like fleetingly, and I was like, that is such a good idea. I'm the kind of person which I always think everything's going to go fine, everything's going to go perfect. And most of the time it does, you know, manifesting it. But sometimes things do go wrong. And especially if I'm going to be travelling on my own, like, it's my first solo trip. That's the big deal about this trip. But if I'm going to be travelling on my own, I don't want to panic if things go wrong. So if my luggage goes missing, I can log onto my phone, check where my Apple AirTag is, and then I can say, hi American Airlines, hi British Airways, hi Ryanair, this is where my luggage is, can you please send it to me? Absolute game changer. Yeah, and they were really expensive, probably about 25 to 30 pounds. It's kind of like a moment, like nothing can really go wrong. But that was absolutely everything that I have for this video to show you. I have got a couple more videos prior to the trip to film and to show you and everything. I think 2 will be on this channel, which will be a pack with me, which I'm so excited to do, you have no idea. And another one is like a vlog, kind of like one of those like mini glow up vlogs, but like a prepping for my trip vlog. And there'll also be a video on my main channel, which is all about kind of my spiritual protection, the kind of crystals I'll be taking, the kind of rituals I'll be performing beforehand. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know any advice in the comments, just so I know before I go on my trip. But if no one's told you lately, I'm super proud of you, I love you so much, and I'll see you when I next see you.